Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Just Jan Show. I'm your host Jan, and in today's episode I'm talking about Clash at the Castle. It's going to be in Glasgow this year. I think 2 years ago it was in Wales, Cardiff, Wales, and now it's in Glasgow, Scotland. So hope you're all doing well. I'm very much looking forward to the pay-per-view. It's this Saturday. I think it's got a start time pre-show of 5 or 6. I think it might be a 2-hour pre-show, 5, 6, and I think it starts at 7. I will be watching it live. I don't think I'll be watching it live in terms of watching it from when it starts, because I am away on the weekend, but I come back home and then I'm going to watch it as soon as I can. So I'm repping my LA Knight shirt, even though LA Knight at the moment isn't on the card. I'm looking at the card in front of me. There's 5 matches on it for Clash of the Castle. The main event is looking like it's going to be Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. So yeah, I think that'll be a good match. The match is obviously because Priest basically handed Drew McIntyre the chance to fight for the title. Obviously, Drew lost the belt in shenanigans at WrestleMania 40 after defeating Seth Rollins clean. He then went to gloat over at CM Punk, and then CM Punk floored him down, and then Damian Priest cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase on him. So yeah, he won the championship off Drew, but won it in, shenanigans. But yeah, this is basically Drew McIntyre's rematch for the belt that he lost at WrestleMania 40. My thoughts, it's a tough one because Drew's in front of his home crowd. It's one of them. Do I think they'll put it on him because of that, or do I think Priest's reign has been too short that surely he can't lose the belt after only defending it once? I think he's defended it against Jey Uso when did he defend it? Was it King and Queen of the Ring? Was it in King and Queen of the Ring, or was it? No, it was at Backlash in France, wasn't it? I'll have to check that. 1 second. I believe so. Jey Uso versus. Oh, you can see my fingers. Hello. Damian Priest. Yeah, he retained the belt. When did he retain it? Why is this not coming up? It was Backlash. Yeah, Backlash. Right, thank you. Yeah, he didn't have a match with King and Queen of the Ring, which Gunter won for the men's for the King and Nia Jax won for the Queen. Yeah, so Priest only had 1 title defense, so I think in that sense, I'm going to go with Damian Priest. So Damian Priest to retain, but I think either something like CM Punk will get involved. I know it will piss off the crowd. That's the problem. You don't want to end it with the crowd pissed off, but Judgment Day are banned from ringside, so the only person who could get involved to save Priest would be CM Punk. So if Punk came to Scotland, that'd be mad. But then it would set up for SummerSlam because Gunther's already #1 contender at SummerSlam. So yeah, it'd be quite interesting. The next match I'm going to talk about is Bayley versus Piper Niven. This is for the Women's Championship, WWE Women's Championship. Yet again, it's Piper Niven. Oh, bloody hell. Did you see that fly just fly across my face? Bloody thing. Anyway, Piper Niven, it's coming around again. Piper Niven against her, in her hometown once again, against Bayley. Yet again, Bayley only won the belt at WrestleMania 40, beating Io Sky for the title. So I can't see Bayley losing the belt yet. So I'm going to go with a Bayley win. Piper Niven getting the chance through. How did she actually get that chance again? How did Piper Niven get the chance? Yeah, I think. I don't actually know. They defeated Bayley in a tag team match. Oh, was she with Naomi? Yeah, they beat her in a tag team match. Okay, fair enough. So that's how she got the chance to go for that belt. But yeah, Piper Niven will face Bayley. But like I say, I think Bayley's going to win that matchup. The next match I think will be potential match of the night. Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable for the Intercontinental title. Now, Sami Zayn, obviously another person, a lot of these people won the belt at WrestleMania. But yes, Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. Now, the match at Montreal that they had, that then Chad obviously turned on Sami Zayn. What a match that was! And if it's anything like that, this pay-per-view match, it's going to be amazing. Chad Gable is doing his best work, I think, as a heel with the Alpha Academy. You know, Otis, Tozawa, and Maxine Dupree. I think, yeah, I think it's going to be a tough one to call. I think Chad Gable is going to win this, yeah, because I think this is last chance saloon for Chad Gable. He lost, obviously, in the triple threat match with Big Bronson Reed at King and Queen of the Ring. And then he also lost, like I say, at Montreal. So, yeah, I think Chad Gable to win this one and become the new Intercontinental Champion. Now, the next match we're going to talk about is Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark in a triple threat tag team match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Now, so you've got the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line, but you haven't got any of the Men's Tag Team Championships at the moment. So that's Awesome Truth's, what do they call that? Like the Raw Tag Team titles, but I think they call them the World Tag Team titles, yeah. And then A-Town Down Under being Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, their WWE Tag Team titles are not on the line. So, but obviously a match might get made on Friday SmackDown. I'm filming this on Tuesday the 11th, so we've got obviously SmackDown on Friday. Friday the 14th, so there might be more matches added to this card, so this is obviously subject to change, but yeah, I think there should be a tag team match added for one of them belts, but obviously Raw's been and gone and we haven't had a match made for Miz and Truth, but they did defend the belts on Raw against the Authors of Pain, so you would think, oh okay, they're not going to be defending them at Clash at the Castle. Another thing to point out is that Clash at the Castle Friday's SmackDown will be in Glasgow as well, so that might be a bit more of a interesting SmackDown. I'm going to miss watching that, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to watch the highlights on my phone whilst I'm travelling back home. I'm going to Cardiff on Friday, and then on Saturday I'm coming back. I'm going to be waking up in Cardiff and then coming back home. So yeah. Should be a good match between the three of them, this triple threat tag team match. Let's transition back to that. So yeah, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are the champions, and I can't see them losing these belts yet. The only way I could see them losing the belts if they like fight amongst themselves, and then that starts a rivalry between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. I think that's where this feud is heading. But yeah, that won't happen yet. I think that might either happen at Money in the Bank, or it might even happen at SummerSlam, or a match set up for SummerSlam. So yeah, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn yet again are both Scottish, so they've got the hometown crowd on their side. Well, you hope they do anyway. So yeah, I still think Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will win. It'll be a decent match, probably. Nothing amazing, but nothing terrible. But yeah, probably the match I'm least looking forward to on this card. And then finally, it's Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles in an I Quit match. Now, I can't remember the last time WWE did an I Quit match. Let's have a look. They usually show the history of I Quit matches. The last one in WWE was Finn Balor versus Edge. Wow. In October 22. Extreme Rules. Well, there you go. Blimey hell, that was how long ago it was. So it's been almost 2 years since we had our last I Quit match. So yeah, Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. Now AJ Styles made it look like he was retiring on SmackDown. Was it SmackDown last week? No, SmackDown the week prior. So that would be not Friday the 7th, but Friday the 31st. Yeah, that's right. That bloody fly's come back again. Go away. Fly. Anyway, guys, sorry. So AJ Styles made it look like he was going to be retiring, and then got Cody Rhodes to come out to congratulate him for the match that they had at Backlash, which was, to quote AJ Styles, phenomenal. And yeah, it's probably my favourite match I've watched since probably WrestleMania 40 with the Cody versus Roman match. Cody Rhodes seems to be involved in all my favourite matches. Cody Rhodes is my favourite wrestler at the moment to watch. And AJ was back in, the 2016, 2017, 2018 times when AJ came from TNA and was just amazing. So yeah, this match has got the recipe to be a really good match. So yeah, AJ looking to get the undisputed WWE Championship, and Cody's looking to retain it. In my opinion, I think Cody retains again. Yet again, I think it's too soon. I think Priest or Cody will either lose their belt to a Money in the Bank cash-in or at SummerSlam. So one of them will drop the belt at SummerSlam. So either Gunther will beat Priest, or someone might cash in on Cody after his match, whoever he faces at SummerSlam. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the pay-per-view. Like I say, it's about 7 o'clock. I think it's 7 o'clock start. I've tried to look online, but you always get like different times. But I think it's supposed to start at 7. But yeah. Well, it says 6:30, which is weird. It says 6:30 on I don't know website. So I'm going to go with 7. Yeah, I think they said 7 on Raw last night. I think Michael Cole said the local time will be 7 p.m. So obviously that's our time as well. So yeah, 7 p.m. start. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. Probably get a takeaway in, as I always do. Get a takeaway pizza and you know, just enjoy the wrestling. So yeah, this is the 3rd pay-per-view since WrestleMania, I think. Yeah, I think we had Backlash, we had King and Queen of the Ring, and then this, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. King and Queen of the Ring, then we had Backlash, then we had WrestleMania. Yeah, so this is the 3rd pay-per-view since WrestleMania. So looking forward to it. Will LA Knight be added to the card? He obviously wants to get a piece of Logan Paul, but I don't think that's going to be set up in time. But you never know. They might just go, hey, let's have a match straight away, and you know, no build up at all. But I doubt it. He might face Carmelo Hayes, because Carmelo Hayes and him had an amazing match on Friday SmackDown just gone. And I don't know if anyone has watched Raw yet. Obviously, you know, it's only just happened. But Eli Dragunov, I think I've said that right. Eli Dragunov versus Bron Breakker was fantastic on Raw. My favourite match of Raw just gone. I do try and watch all of the Raw matches and all the SmackDown matches, but obviously it's 3 hours on Raw, 2 hours of SmackDown. Obviously, you know, you cut out the adverts, but it's still a lot of content to watch. So I try my best to keep tabs on it. But yeah, I think this is my first video that I've spoken in length about wrestling. So I think I have mentioned it before, because I did like a sports roundup episode before. But yeah, I'm more keen to do these actual individual pay-per-view videos. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. I hope you enjoy Clash at the Castle if you're either going or watching it. I was thinking about going, but then when I knew I was going to be in Cardiff, I was like, no, I'm not changing them plans. I'm gonna stick to them ones, because I'm looking forward to going to Cardiff, and then I'll watch it from home. So I'm still going to be watching it ultimately. So that's all that matters. So take care of yourself, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.